goals, and growing. Ever since I was young, visual representation has been a big part of my life. Visual representation has always aided me with school, speaking, or talking to my fellow peers. There's always been one major constant in my life, and that is goals. My dedication to goals has always been a strong thing from since I was little. Ever since I was a child, I've always had my goals, stuck to them, and worked very hard to achieve them. Some of these goals being getting baptized at age 7, writing a book by age 10, and getting into the early college program at Regent by age 16. Now at 17, I have more goals than ever and strive each day to achieve them. In my life, my goals have always consisted of my faith, my interests, my academics. These goals and my dedication to them still represent me to this day. My first object is my journaling Bible. My journaling and coloring Bible has always been important to me. It has always been very important to me to grow my faith. One way I have done so is by journaling what Scripture speaks to me when I read the Bible. A big goal that I've had is reading the Bible each day, and I hope to finish reading the Bible by the time I start my senior year in August. The last way to fulfill my goal through my coloring Bible is by memorizing verses and coloring them. My first and most important goal has always been my faith, but my second is my interests. My dad always told me that if you do something that you're interested in, you'll never work a day in your life. So my second object is my colonial figurine. I've always loved history and writing, and ever since 6th grade, I've been super interested in historical writing. One of my goals is to be a historic writer. I collect memorabilia that reminds me of my writing and display it in my room to remind me to write. It also gives me inspiration to write. And collecting colonial figurines helps me to learn more about history, which furthers my writing to make sure it is as close to historical accuracy as possible. My interests also go along with my academic career because I've always had a strong passion for English. So my third object is my Regent sweatshirt. This year, I started my early college program at Regent, which was one of my goals. I'm going to be working on my bachelor's degree in English there in 2027, and another one of my goals is to get my master's degree. It won't be from Regent, but it still symbolizes that I will be getting it from a university. With these three main goals that I've always been very dedicated to, I feel prepared for life knowing that I have a constant to live by. In summary, having constant goals of growing my faith, deepening my interests, and working on my academic career, I always have something to fall back on when life gets difficult. My faith has always been my most important goal because God is in everything, including my interests and my academics. In God alone, I can trust with all my goals and my dedication to them.